Hello and welcome to Nine Souls! So far, now keep in mind that this is not the whole story. This story is very, it relies on the player to connect the dots. So, some of these things that I might say, might be wrong. Keep that in mind. But this is how I understand the story so far. I went through and I reread some stuff to try to piece it together because we've been taking some breaks from this game here or there. So I've lost some dots that I needed to connect because of the gaps of playing the game, just because of where we're at right now. But I went through and I reread all of these things inside of here. I went through and I reread them to catch myself up and see if I could figure out kind of what was going on. So what it seems like, by reading all of these, what it seems like, this is what I understand. These people, called Solarians, were previously outside of this planet. The planet that we are on right now is Earth. It is specifically, I think, a person inside of Japan, or sorry, a place inside of Japan. I think it's called Mount Kunlun. I could be wrong on the location of that. We are inside of an area called New Kunlun, and there are references to the time before we got here called Ancient Kunlun, but where we are now is called New Kunlun. We are here because in the Solarian home planet of Penglai, a planet made of 90% water, as compared to our planet, which is about 70, I believe. In our planet of Penglai, there was a disease, or it says specifically, you can see here, a catastrophe called the Qianhuo, or Qianhuo, I don't know. And this catastrophe that we don't really know the full context behind, it seems like it's a disease, but we don't really know, was pushed back by a secret organization that is kind of Illuminati-ish that came forward and revealed themselves to the world, called the Qiandao Council. Confusing, I know, very similar names. But they came forward and revealed themselves, and they are a group of scientists who created a thing called the Eternal Cauldron Project, which was an effort to save the people of Penglai from the Qianhuo catastrophe. So they're a group of scientists that were kind of Illuminati-esque, right? Then, down the line, this group became transformed themselves into a thing called the is it Feng Shi? Is it Feng Shi? Is that what it's called? Hang on. Is it Feng Shi? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Hang on. Am I wrong? I want to get names right. No. So they're still called the Qiandao, right? The Qiandao Council was then founded and revealed to the world. They are made up of things called souls, or rather people called souls. Solarian, soul. These 10 souls became the leaders of this council. They all represent something else: legacy, equality, justice, loyalty, discipline, innovation, selflessness, benevolence, knowledge, and insight. We are one of these souls. We, as Yi, our player character, are one of these souls. It is now an ad. So as I was saying, the 9 Solarians that are left, other than us, all represent a different thing in this grouping down here, the 10 tenants. It's not the same people over time. They were replaced, and they were chosen annually to replace the previous leader to represent that thing. It seems as though it might be... based on 2 characters, it seems as though it might be, what's the word, passed down through blood, rather than, like, voted in. I don't think that's confirmed. I don't think that that's the case for every single one of the leaders, but at least one of them who represented legacy was passed down through blood. It makes sense for that tenet. It also seems like we might be passed down through blood, but we don't have that confirmed. Anyways, so eventually, after doing the Eternal Cauldron project, which was an effort to save people from the Qianhao catastrophe, the Qiandao Council started from being led by a character named Fangxi Lear, came to the Pale Blue Dot after discovering a planet with an intelligent species, came here and founded New Kunlun on Kunlun Island, where the Eternal Cauldron project, the thing that helps the disease, would be founded so that people could leave Penglai and come to New Kunlun and work towards the new era put in place by Lear. We've also met Lear inside of our memories. Weird thing. It also seems as though whatever this Eternal Cauldron project is, it seems like it might be a form of eternal life in a weird way. Our main character seems to have something inside of their heart that is making it so that they revive. There is a canon reason of why we are reviving when we die. And that seems to be a mechanism that is inside of our heart, relating to the root nodes right here, and these roots that are spread throughout the entirety of the zone, out of the area. It very much seems all tied to that. Other than all that, so that's kind of main plot stuff of like history of what happened. There's also other things happening in relation to characters specifically who are here. It seems like when we got here, they started to take humans as slaves, as livestock, as so on and so forth. Some of the Solarians rather wanted to treat them as equals and have equality throughout, but others weren't as kind and instead did experiments on them and made creatures out of them. But yeah, I think that's just about everything. Right now, we've killed a few of the leaders. We've befriended Kwafu, and he's now part of our team, so we don't need to kill him. But we did defeat Gomong and Yan Lao. Yan Lao is dead. Gomong is still alive, but she's, like, mind-controlled. And we are currently fighting Ji Quan, a character who does mutation experiments and stuff like that. Not just on humans, but other Solarians as well. As you can see, Solarians are cat-esque. Except for Yan Lao, who looks funny. I think it might be like a mustache. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm sure I missed things. Very hard game to like keep going. Oh, also we have a sister. And she is a we keep having flashbacks to her, and they aren't very happy. So I can only assume that something bad happened there. But they don't seem very happy. But we do have a sister. So, you know. Now we're making our way back up to the area where we started the video game. Because the town that we started in, which is filled with ape men, are being attacked. So we are heading there in order to save them from the attackers. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Currently trying to remember how to play the video game. And I didn't figure it out fast enough. Okay. Still trying to remember how to play the video game? What the fuck is that? Okay. Okay. That missed? Alright. Ooh. Damn it. Oh! God! It wasn't even that hard, it was just a fucking walk back, dude! Nice. Nice. Have I gotten those before? I think I have, right? I know I just seen a bunch of imprisoned people that look starving. But hang on, I gotta read this item. I have, okay, I have read this before then. Yeah. Hey, Tess. Yes, you are. God has manifested. You are our Savior, and for that we are humbly and eternally grateful. And God is merciful, and He brings boundless blessings. Alright, let's get organized once you're done worshipping. There might be a few more enemies around. The Peach Blossom Village is honored to have your divine protection. Don't be stupid. He's not a god. You're an embarrassment. How are you still stubborn after what we just witnessed? Yeah, none. You're safe. You silly boy. Where did you run off to? Do you know how worried we've all been? He's been with me. He was the one who asked for help this time.
But you...
Nonsense, that's not what happened. That's so. Thank you for taking Anong under your care. Most sincere gratitude for your kindness. Make no mistake. He's only here because of that brat Schwan. You're all just lucky to have survived. With that village destroyed, you'll be facing many more dangers. You better be prepared.
Huh?
Don't exaggerate. Our village has suffered a temporary setback, that is all. Fear not, everyone. If we pray with sincerity, we will quickly be able to return to our original lives. The village is now crawling with metallic beasts. Only an idiot would return.
What's that?
Zip it! The fine one still watches, and it's disrespectful to yell. I've had it. Nothing I say ever gets through to any of you. You can all go fend for yourselves. I don't care anymore. In fact, I want to see how long he decides to keep you alive. Divine One, please forgive Anung's irreverence. He's right. If you want to live, you shouldn't return to the village. Set up shelter here until this blows over. This area is connected to the docks, so it should be relatively safe. If that is your divine will, then we shall obey. May we continue to receive your blessings and emerge safely from this disaster. Survival is your #1 priority right now. Understood, Divine One. Right. I just wanted to ask about Anung. The boy hasn't been causing you trouble, has he? He hasn't done anything that would hinder me, but he can be a bit nosy. We're so sorry. The kid has always been blunt to a fault. Your tolerance is appreciated. Since you'll be seeing him again, can I ask you to pass something on? What is it? I have some poison here. No, please don't misunderstand. I'm not trying to hurt him. His body is... It's fine. I know this might as well be medicine to him. Yeah, so you already know of his condition. Wonderful. It can be difficult living alone with this condition. He's so fortunate to have someone taking care of him. I never said I was taking care of him. Oh, yes. If he asks where you got it, just let me pick it up off the ground. Well then, on behalf of the entire Peach Blossom Village, I would like to send our best wishes to you, O Divine One. Hey Tess, how you doing? The gallstones of a Dankang boar. It can be used as medicine, but ingesting it without going through the proper filtering process can lead to heavy metal poisoning. Just for Debbie and anyone else that doesn't know, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. I got the super parry recently. I think the bow is the last thing that I... No. The super parry is the last thing that I got. But that's where I'm at upgrade-wise. Yeah, what's this? Increased triple slash attack speed, but inflicts internal damage to Yi for every attack performed. Oh, did I ever get this? Yeah, okay. Never been so cold. Fantastic, good. Keep it that way. Gain some Azure Sand after picking up experience dropped after death. I found the super parry quite late. I don't remember where I found it. I think it was in the prison area. Right? I don't know. Increases internal damage inflicted by unbounded counter. Talisman will automatically detonate after a short delay, lowering the risk of being attacked during talisman detonation. Hold down RB and release it to control the length of talisman detonation time. It will determine key charge usage and explosion damage. Why would I want that? I'm gonna do this one first. It leads to down here. I feel. No, I'm gonna do this one. There's no point in not getting the increased damage there. Plus, it gets me to the enhanced blade, so... Oh, wait, hang on. So that's one, and this is one. Any Jinn and experience absorbed by the enemy that killed you can be recovered by using a talisman explosion. Oh, okay. And now I'm back at the docks. That was the locked door from long, long ago. I skipped over it and started backtracking to uncleared places near the end of the game and was like, this would have been nice. Yeah. That is kind of one of the flaws with Metroidvanias. One very much fixed by Prince of Persia Lost Crown. And Metroid Dread in a different way, but I haven't played that game, so I can't really say for a fact. I just know what I've heard. In Prince of Persia Lost Crown, they allow you to, while you're playing, basically take a screenshot in-game and places it on your map. So you can, whenever you see something that's, like, interesting, but you can't do it at the time, you can take a screenshot and it pins it onto your map so that you don't forget that it was there. So that you can always remember that you needed to go back somewhere. Okay, so other than doing that, I believe I still need to, I believe I need to fight, Ji Quan, right? Oops. Oops. Did I never get the map shard for red? I guess I didn't. What else could I do now that I have this? Wasn't there one door? That sounds convoluted. I mean, it's just 2 button presses. I remember there being somewhere else that was locked up. Was it right out? I think it was right outside. But it's a lot better than having, like, a pin on the map that is just a pin, I feel. Although that is another way to do it, like, in story, in lore. Animal Well had it so that you could draw on the map. I thought that was pretty cool. That was a cool way to do it. I don't think it was here. No. This is like the beginning of the game, I think. Yeah. Oh, not close enough. One has a slight chill and the other doesn't. Hi, hello. Okay. Hey, dog. Oh, that has a hella delay to it. Oh, okay, that hits behind him too, huh? Okay, alright. Oh, okay. Alright, I got it this time. Dang. Alright, well. Jesus Christ. But it's not. Hello? Oh, hi. You had another poor soul to play Bemis? Hell yeah, I did. That game fucking rips. Early. Yeah, I can see why this took a lot of attempts. Dang. There's 2 turrets and a man with axes that never stops. Oh my god. This guy's insane. Ooh! Dang it! Dang it. Always forget that there's another. Dang. Apparently if I hang out in that corner, these things don't shoot at me. Or, you know, any corner, I guess. And I still died. Oh shit. Whoever this goes to, it doesn't actually go to them. It's gonna go to a random selection. Unless I can't. Dang. Oh, well, I mean, okay. So it's not gonna go to Vic. We're gonna give it to someone else. Did Vic already have VIP? Because it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing that I need to fix. This is gonna go to Vic because I can't change that. That's just a thing. I can't do 23p. Hang on, I forgot it did this. My, Amazon app has changed. I'm trying to figure out where reminders are. God damn! What is that number? What is that number? Is the one downside of this scene. What is that number? What's that number? It's 26. God damn! Oh! That was too difficult for being not a boss. pipe vial. Increases the number of times the pipe can be used. Very worth it, though. A vial to store medicine for your pipe due to high health risks related to medicine overdose. Vials and other peripherals were once banned across Penglai. God damn. Okay. So I don't quite know where I'm necessarily supposed to be going. I could go back. Let's go. Let's go back. Take me home to my home, so that I could talk to the people and see what they gotta say. You and CB beat your bosses simultaneously. We're synced up, just like our periods. We're both bleeding right now. I didn't mean to do that. It's real. Has CP done the vampire yet?
Hey kid, are those bubble milk tea flavored rehydration rations?
Yeah, you gave them to me and told me to add hot water to make it sweet.
Make it sweet? Oh, you ignorant child. Untold numbers of Solarians needed at least 1 cup a day, relying on the sugar in these drinks to nourish their withering souls.
Do you need one every day, Uncle Chubby?
No, he quit a long time ago.
This travel mug is filled with a drink that only looks like bubble tea. It's been a century since I last had the real tapioca bubbles. This is probably my greatest regret. I'm going to die anyway. Why not make it a sweeter ordeal?
Because you'll get stuck going up the stairway to heaven.
Well, that doesn't matter now. I'll have you know that I tore through half of the new Kunlun without finding a single pack of these. Now you're just gonna let a monkey swallow what might be the last pack? This is a disgrace.
If you like it so much, I wouldn't mind.
Oh no, I won't. That won't do. I'm an adult. I do not steal snacks from children.
It's okay. I probably wouldn't know how to eat it anyway, right?
I read that weird.
No, you gave it to you. I really shouldn't.
Okay, then I guess I'll...
But if you insist, I'll humbly accept your offer.
Here you go.
Can't believe I played that whole game. It was pretty fun. See? It's a good game! Bemis is legitimately good and silly. It's very silly, goofy, and I like that. I mean, I got you poison. Back to small. Back to itty bitty. Hey, Whimsy, how you doing? It just tastes like candy. Are you trying to trick me? No, those were the gallstones of a Dangkang boar, which have a really high heavy metal content. It's bringing apart in my mouth now. Bitter on the outside, but surprisingly sweet on the inside. Huh? What? You crushed it with your teeth? It's practically made of metal. What? I've always crushed hard candies between my teeth. Alright.
Excuse me for such whimsical utterances.
Whimsy, I would like to apologize. You were potentially correct about the switch to physical game prices. Potentially. There are other leaks. However, nothing is solid yet. We don't know, especially with the news from today. But you were potentially right that physical games will now start costing more than digital games. So you may have been right. But we still don't know for a 100. We can't. That's not a 100. We don't know for a 100 yet. But we will eventually. I'm clipping this? We don't know 100% yet. MSRP is still 70, or sorry, 80 for Mario Kart specifically. But it could go up.
My lord, have you maintained your youth?
Sorry.
My lord, how have you maintained your youth over all these years? To think that the primordial roots can grant everlasting youth.
Everlasting youth. Mario Kart specifically going up to 80 is confirmed. A lot of people aren't buying it for that reason. There was one Walmart seller in, I think, Mexico, that sold it for $90 physical, which is leading people to think that physical games might be more expensive than digital from now on. But we don't know. We very much don't know. Yeah, it's we're in a weird spot right now, especially after today. Yeah. Isn't Mario Kart doing the thing where only one person has to own it for everyone to play it? No. Only one person had to own the DLC for Mario Kart 8. I feel like that only applies to Nintendo. You say that, but I fully would not be surprised if GTA 6 was $100 MSRP. And I'm not even joking. I would not be surprised at all. Will it? Probably not. It will probably take the $80 price tag that Nintendo just did. But I would not at all be surprised if GTA 6 was $99.99. Not at all. Xbox and PlayStation games are also available on PC, where people never purchase games until they're on sale. So Nintendo can strong-arm prices, but other systems will have more difficult. I don't know. I've heard $90, but that's just a rumor. We don't know. What we do know is that the publisher for Rockstar Games, the owner of them, is Take-Two Interactive. And Take-Two Interactive are possibly the greediest people in the industry, right under Embracer Group. So I very much would not be surprised if GTA 6 specifically was $100 or $90 even, or, you know, just more. I wouldn't be surprised at all. At all. Gaming economy is fucked. Not just gaming. Not just gaming. Hey. People voted for, I guess. Gain key charge after killing an enemy with a talisman explosion, so it just kind of stacks on top of itself. This is 800. Marginally enhances the healing effects of your medicine pipe. Ooh. Oh, sorry, I meant to talk to you.
Where did that Chi-Yu even come from? What a bizarre ancient weapon.
I don't know either. It's not uncommon for an AI to have a personality, but I've never seen one like this. He keeps calling himself a scholar, but no matter how much it can imitate Solarian emotions, it can't have any self-awareness. Right?
That depends on how you define self-awareness. To some people, self-awareness is just an illusion created by a mass of neural circuitry.
A lot of games are around 120 right now. Yeah. The stock market is really bad right now and has lost $6.6 trillion in the last 2 days. This is what people voted for. I don't want to recycle the ring. Even though it gets me the pipe upgrade, I don't want the ring. Yeah, it's only going to get worse. Yep.
I heard the news from Anang. Thank you. If it weren't for you, who knows what happened to the village?
Relax. The people in the village might not be the brightest, but they aren't as weak as you think. Also, Shenong might say he doesn't care, but given his disposition, he would have acted even if I hadn't.
He'll come out and save everyone, right? Anong is just like you, saving one thing while meaning another.
Sorry, saying one thing. Don't be silly. He isn't just like me. Let's leave it there. I have urgent matters to attend to. Let no harm happen to Xuan Xuan. Xuan Xuan will survive forever and never die, ever. Nope. I will protect him, and I will kill all that want to hurt him. Go to the side. Wait. Shouldn't robot assistants be polite? You're a bit different in that regard.
Map data, all sent. What else? You want?
At least you could, you know, it's fine. Just give me the data. Hang on, I'm scrolling up. Hang on, I'm scrolling up. Hang on, I'm reading chat. Hang on, I'm catching up with chat. Hang on. It's only 60 AUD, but that means it will be 6 short. What is? Mario Kart? Remember my biggest mistake was buying Battlefield for 145? 2042? The new one? I also bought that for $70 and with the promise that a bunch of my Aussie friends were going to play with me, and I think we played one single time, if even that, and then I have not touched it since. And this was after we were already playing Battlefield 4 like every other day. Every night. So Canada has an election in 3 weeks, and we might vote in a Trump ourselves, but one that's younger and educated. The only thing I know about Canadian politics is Trudeau bad. That's it. No, I have not played it. This game's really good so far. I gotta be up in like 6 hours for a comic show that I'm going to instead of work, but still waking up. Okay. Trudeau isn't our leader anymore. He retired. Okay, well, good riddance. So are you going to bed, Wade? Now we have the guy who ran the Bank of Canada in 2008 and the Bank of the UK during Brexit. Woof! That is rough. That is really rough. Whoa. That's a bad track record. Just pointing out that I'm making poor life choices. Okay. Alright, back to it. Can we elect that guy instead of Trump? I mean, honestly. Okay, so we did all that. We did the mines and all that stuff. Why is there exclamation marks? Is that because I have the map for them? Why is that there? Oh, yeah, it's because I have the map. Alright. So I missed something here. Again, I wish I had pins. I think I need to go back to the factory and try to find, the fucking mean homie, muscly homie, the guy that I'm gonna have sweaty gay sex with. Yeah, I think that's where I need to go. So I read that from the perspective that he caused the things, like he helped cause them, like not from the perspective that he helped save the areas from them. You know what I mean? So I think what I have to do is I think I have to do that. Okay. I think I have to do that big parry on this machine. Early. No more lasers. Engraving of the Broken Hammer. G-Clan Precept. Endure what others can't, for heroes are forged in agony. In the beginning, the G Kingdom ruled over a desolate wasteland, and it had little industry besides mining. Over time, high demand for Jin and Azure Sand gave it the resource to become a great, military power. During the turbulent era, Emperor Ji Tong leveraged his mineral wealth to build weapons systems and develop advanced transmutation technology. Successful military campaigns extended the kingdom's territory, leading to a stalemate with Lear and his Fangxi guild. So the Ji clan were directly opposed to the Fangxi guild, as well as Taoism was also directly opposed to the Qiandao, I think, that later became the Fangxi guild. Okay. The Bank of Canada is who the government takes loans from when they want to do more social policies. For example, extra financing from the government during lockdowns over COVID. Set interest rates to basically show how able they are to loan money to the government and help based off the economy. They're ones that determine economic growth. So, like, all the interest rates are based on a base, usually the base used for things like bonds. You're explaining this in a way that is too much. I just wanted, like, so who's the bad guy? Who's, like, you said that we could be going, that Canada could be going towards fascism in a Trumpy kind of way. I was seeing this as a perspective that this was the Trumpy kind of way because you prefaced it with we could be bringing in a Trumpy of our own, and then pointed out this guy who was evolved during 2008's bank crisis and Brexit. The rate the government, bad guy, Quebec man who is the main opposition. Carney's a chill guy. Okay. The poopy Canadian French man. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. So what can I do now that I broke the laser? Okay. All right. Okay. I still dislike this area. Hang on. Was it down? I thought there was a thing nearby. I guess not. Oh. Okay. Okay. And we'll see what's in this elevator after this ad. Okay. Moving on. Whoa! I was joking about the gay sex we were gonna have, but god damn!
I see. Your predictions did not materialize. I took care of him without even using all my strength. Even your prophecies can be inaccurate. Like I said, your fatalism doesn't work on me.
The hexagrams are set in place. The fate I see remains unchanged.
Enough about that. My family has had to endure humiliation and stay in hiding since the turbulent era. Something I'm sure you're also familiar with. Now that the winds are blowing in our favor, it's time to eliminate anyone who becomes an obstacle.
The G dynasty has run its course. Are you still thinking about restoring your former glory?
That's not what I meant, Seer. I'm talking about protecting the council. Any enemy of the council is an enemy of the G clan. Time for my scheduled transmutation session. This is what happens when you can't train for centuries. My muscles have atrophied a little too much.
I never imagined you would get stronger after years of using that forbidden technology.
Those who say that transmutation goes against the laws of nature are all alarmists and cowards. I must take my leave now. Take care.
God damn. That's not a good sound. Oh, hi! It's like it's a little naked baby. A little unkillable naked baby. That goops my screen when it hits me. Oh, and there's different sizes of naked babies. Are they gonna be able to get past the thing? Yes! Nope! Yay! Dead naked babies! Huh. It's just the sound of chat. Oh, yeah? What is that? Oh. Okay. I'm good. Oh, I could have killed it with the... Oh, I didn't think about it. I mean, I did it anyways, but I didn't think about it. Do you guys want that to be a sound that chat makes? Do you want this? It's very disturbing. Gay! 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 Update on my weird lag issue in your stream. On my normal browser, video playback stutters every few seconds. Audio is fine. In other browsers, no stuttering issues at all, but there's a 30-second delay. I thought it was fixed. So now it's not fixed? Now it's unfixed? It is unfixed. Interesting, because Quack started buffering the other day again, too. I don't know why that would be. What would cause that? When I used Opera, your stream was the only stream that stuttered for me, but now that I'm on Firefox, you're okay. I don't know, man. Is this a boss? This is something. Man. Good night, Whimsy. I love you. Mwah! Did you ever see captions on my stream, or did I fail at setting them up? You failed at setting them up. They were not active. What if it's copium-based? Well, if it's only my stream. Like, I don't know. It's very much a priority for me to fix it, because I don't want it to be happening. But I don't know, like, through process of elimination of the things that we've tried so far, I don't know what it could be. I have no idea. So it's like, we're just gonna try to work it out. Non-subs are forced to aggressively tuck. This isn't who I am. Yet it's who you've become.
Streamer said come.
Alright. I'll aggressively tuck too, in solidarity. You need to have the dock active pay. That's probably what you're doing wrong. That's what a lot of people have done wrong before. You have to go up into docks and then choose the captions and then have it visible. So you can like nest it in a separate like dock group or whatever the fuck. But like it has to be visible and active. You can like tab away from it. Like you can see, I'll show you. Is this gonna be easy for me to do? Okay, well, there's Firefox. This is my OBS. I have it right here. Here's my captions. You can have it like tabbed away, but you have to have it active. Also, my earbud just died. It was really good timing. This is where I came from. Did it loop around? Oh, this is a shortcut. Got it. Got it. That's what the naked babies are saying. Meatball. Ow. 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 Dang, went right under his foot. Looks like a prolapsed butthole. Yeah, if you've never seen a prolapsed butthole, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. You're welcome. The Guard Production Station, New Kunlun Guard Production Schedule. Red Tiger Legion production shortage 5 shifts, 43 units each. Automatic scheduling must continue. The New Kunlun Transmutation Factory builds upon lost transmutation technologies from the G Kingdom to produce genetically modified guards. Materials including embryos, medicinal herbs, animal genes, and biomass all undergo heating and processing in the furnace core. Genetic material containing the Konghui regeneration gene provided a crucial breakthrough due to its ability to withstand multiple rounds of modifications. The samples were said to have been provided by a generous volunteer. Why did you look that up? Who said I looked it up? Whoa! I looked away. I had a really bad time. Like, gay naked baby came alive. Citus? How you doing, dog? I was debating on if it was a soft C. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Ah, I was early. Okay. Ah, I was late. How you doing, dog? You're a soft C? A sunt? Kinda. Yeah, it's Citus? Hell yeah. Appreciating people playing Nine Souls for the first time. Well, hey, that's me. That's me, that's me. I'm having a good time. Those guys kick my ass. Have I been that way? Have I been here? Well, these things are broken. Yeah, I have, yeah. Hey, man. Wow, he didn't even see me. Oh. Oh. That doesn't make me feel very good. Can I shoot this up? No. I got this. I can do this. Dang. Nah, it's not gonna happen. I can kill him. I think I officially burnt out on Shining Nikki, not Infinity Nikki. Okay. If you're ever curious and don't mind boring the rest of stream with some Chinese mythology lore, let me know. As long as it's not a spoiler for what I'm experiencing, yes. I'm down. Red as I looked away. Well. Maybe I shouldn't count that one. I don't think I'm gonna count that one. So. Okay. Here's the problem. There's an ad. So, General Yi is known as an archer who shot down 9 suns, which were burning the Earth. And he spares 1 for Earth. If you've played Persona 5, the last soul is actually... Yet, I have not, and I don't know then. How many seals do you have? I've defeated, well, you know, defeated, because some of them aren't, Kwafu, Gomong, and Yanlao, and I'm headed towards Jiquan right now. You can see there's more. Also, forgive me for pronunciation, I am a white American. I'm a white boy American. Quirked up little white boy American, alright? Okay. 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 All right. Yeah, okay, Quack. Okay. Whoops. Well, Jesus Christ, there's got to be a spawn closer than this. This is such a long walk for a boss. And again, that's like my #1 complaint with this video game. The walkbacks are so long sometimes. There's got to be a shortcut that I don't have. Because I'm just dead ass not gonna do it again if I can't find one. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, alright. Alright, okay. There we go. First try. Just like CB with the tree. First try. Oh, you're telling me I could have went up this rope to skip that? Alright. Alright, that's fine. Well, I can skip the archer and stuff. Maybe I should just go back and rest. Now that I know. Now that I'm a knower. I mean, maybe there's... Hang on. If I go back here, maybe this leads to, like, another spawn point or something. Oh! I mean, not a different spawn point, but... I find it fascinating, but I have all the context. Maybe the Qi using Xing Qian background might be cool. Is that, the, I'll just load. Oh, yeah, it's the two weapons, as they've been calling them. Interesting. Oops! Okay. So this allows me to kill the archers off the rip, which is so fucking useful. Where's this go? Another gay naked baby? Oh, hi!
Hello, sir. Enjoy a sublime eternity amongst the evergreen foothills of intruder.
Oh, fuck! Memory chip containing map data of transmutation zone. Further analysis can be done to reveal hidden map. The administrator of this zone built a prison inside of it. However, not all prisoners were granted trial. Both war gods. Xing Tian was beheaded by Xuan, an emperor. He didn't die, and I read somewhere that he grew nipples for eyes and a slit on his stomach for a mouth. So the game having you behead Xing Qian was a nod to mythology. Oh, that's really cool. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Thanks for giving your TED Talk. Where would this lead? Down. I'm willing to try it. Don't try it. Oh, now I'm here. Okay. Yeah, that was a pufferfish inside of a bowl, yeah. They're fishies. You know, sometimes even gay naked babies need a moment to themselves to really look back and reflect at life and all the things that have transpired. Sometimes the gay naked babies just need time to themselves. Where are you from the gay naked babies? Maybe. Quack said meatball earlier. All right. Okay. So are you yourself Chinese-itis, or do you just know a lot about this stuff? As in from China, not like race. So what's your race? Most of the stuff are from my dad. Oh, cool. Okay, locking in. Okay, could have did that better. Oh. All right. Dang, I was late, yeah. Okay. Take 87 and action. That was new. Oh my god. Oh, that's different. Oh, that's new. I've never seen any. That's a really cool effect. I've never seen anything like that before. I didn't realize the VOD was paused. My bad. That's being remedied a bit as more and more folklores hit the... as more and more indie games hit the scene. Like South of Midnight is releasing in 4 days. And that has a lot to do with Deep South and folklore in relation to them and mythology in relation to them. Which, of course, has, like, a lot to do with Haitian people and the Haitian, you know, because it's like a lot of them migrated to the Deep South. You know what I mean? I'm going to die. I need you to know that this is not the run. Okay. Every time he pushes me off, he heals. But yeah, we just got south, or we're about to get south of Midnight, which has a lot to do with the Deep South and folklore in relation to them. Which probably has a lot of ties in Haiti and Haitian folklore and stuff. I don't know much about that, honestly. So I could be talking out of my ass. But it's cool to see a bit of culture that, like, is kind of American. It is American culture, but it's it's even American culture that isn't touched on by American studios. So I like that we're getting that out of South of Midnight. And we've had other things as well over time, like we had a few games that were focused on Mayan and Aztec stuff last year, which was really cool. You know, like we got quite a bit, but it's all being upheld by indie developers. If a AAA studio is making a video game, odds are based on mythology. Odds are it's based on Norse, you know, or Greek or Roman, you know, or feudal Japan specifically. Okay. What about Senua? Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. What about Senua's game? The one about psychosis, based on Norse mythology. So sure, that it has to do with like representation in a different way, you know, but not in relation to mythology and stuff like that, because it's still about Norse. It's a game based in Norse mythology. What the fuck am I doing? Man, just like reality, just like real life, the spear is fucking me up. The spear's kicking my ass. I thought the first game was her village being Celt. It's all Norse. It's all Nordic. It's all Nordic mythology. All of Senua is Nordic. Yeah. Including the studio, I think, but I could be wrong on that. I think they're Polish. I think. I don't know. Trying to get a bearing on my history. I don't know. I mean, like, they could be Celts, but, like, all of the mythology that is talked about and focused on in Senua's, in both the Senua games, is all Nordic mythology. Like, very minor spoilers because it's mentioned hella early on. A lot of the plot has to do with Hela. So. This fucking guy. I tell you what. Alright. I think I'm gonna come back to this guy. Because I can tell that I could probably move on right now, and, he's kicking my ass. He's kicking my ass. So I'm gonna come back to him. God damn. Plus, there's about to be an ad. Oops. Snap back to re- I didn't mean to pause the VOD, my bad. This isn't where I came from, right? No. Yes? Yes, it is. Oh, wait. Ooh. Did people know about Wukong before the game came out? I did, specifically. I knew about Wukong. Again, mostly from Smite, but I also knew about Wukong from other things. I knew he was in League, but I didn't play League. I knew about him through Dragon Ball. Yeah, I knew him from a lot of places. I knew quite a bit about Wukong. I don't know much about the Journey to the West, you know, like but I know about Wukong himself. No, I don't know. But I haven't played the video game. I skipped out on that one. Lot of money. Cool. I see. About the character, not the game. Yeah. I don't really know much about the Journey to the West, but I know about Wukong himself as a character a bit. Not like an insane amount, but enough to say that I know about him, you know? Oh my god. Murder! Yay! Gay naked baby's dead! Woohoo! Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of boys. A lot of lads. Are those platforms? So the bell is making a platform. Woo! Yay! Treadmill to death! Yippee! I get you. I'm really looking forward to... I'm really looking forward to this new Superman movie, but I feel like no one else really is. I feel like people have given up on Superman, which is a shame, because he is a really cool character when you start to not pay attention to all of the bad media that surrounds him and being a god, basically. All of the things that are like him being this godlike entity are not the good things of Superman. And I feel like that's the only thing that people really know of him. Which is a shame, because there's a lot there. I love the face expressions. Fuck. when Yi gets hit. So you're saying like Clark Kent? No. In reality, the Superman today that isn't like the original Superman from the 1930s or whatever the fuck. The Superman today is more similar to Invincible and who Invincible is as a character than what we've seen of Superman. But yes, a lot of Clark too. I've said that before. I want majority Clark in this movie. I was super early. If things come full circle, Avengers will flop in the new Superman movie will dominate. I honestly hope so. Because, honestly, at this point, Disney needs to be taught a lesson. But, like, going back to, like, goddamn. But going back to Superman, right? Rounding back to Superman, right? Like, oh, shit, what was I gonna say? Okay. Superman is really fucking good, and Clark Kent as well, like, both. Superman is really fucking good. He's just really easy to be done bad. It's really, really easy to do Superman bad. Which I think is why we have so many things that are Superman, but bad. They're like leaning into the this is a godlike entity vibe, and that's not Superman. That's not who he is. Superman is the kind of hero that gets the shit beat out of him because he chooses to, and like he can get the shit beat out of him. It's not like kryptonite is a big thing, of course, but like it's not. It's more than that. I don't know. It's hard to explain as a person who is just talking, you know? But it's like, I very much think that Superman could be good. Henry Cavill was amazing. Henry Cavill's a really good fucking actor who cares about the things that he's in. And it's very clear that he cares about the thing he's in. I don't think that it's his fault that the Snyderverse and Men of Steel and stuff like that are the way that they are. I don't think that it's his fault at all that that it all went that way. Well. But also, I don't think an actor has that much control over a film. An actor has control over how a scene goes in some aspects, but not an entire film. So I don't think that... So am I being damaged right now? So I don't think the responsibility of a movie goes on the actors in really any case, unless they're really fucking bad and they bring down the movie. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's Henry Cavill. I think Henry Cavill is a fine actor. It's just so many things surrounding it. You know what I mean? But anyways, I have a lot of hope for this Superman movie because I really like Superman as a character when he's done well. So I have a lot of hope for this movie. And I hope they don't fuck it up. Meatball. But James Gunn is good. For the most part. Pharmacy panel. If he can make the Scooby-Doo movie, he can make a good Superman movie. Come on. Pharmacy panel. Medicine cabinet warning message. Warning. Medicine cabinet damaged. Use the gene eradicator on any remaining experimental subjects. Transmutation medicine is a combination of biological and chemical substances that facilitate, I don't know how to read, genetic sequence modifications. It can be ingested or inhaled. Certain medications cause intense pain that is intolerable for many people. Some drugs have strong side effects and must be administered under expert guidance. Meatball. This toxin can cause irreversible damage when added into a transmutation crucible. This specially refined neutralizing agent created to control runaway experiments ends any and all effects caused by genetic modifications. So I'm guessing that I'm gonna put this in Hot Homie's back to tank. I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna find out. Oh, hello. Huh. You sell it for money? Really? You can? Really? No. Fibbage! 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 Man, I just got debated. $1,600 Jin. I will not be fooled again. You know? How do I have to get a setting. Wait, I'm not lying? Okay. We'll see. Dang it, that was how I got that chest. Well, time to go all the way around. Long time no see. Okay. So it looks like to me that this just keeps going. Up. And it should lead back to the Hammer Bros. Yup. Oop. Okay. Where does this lead? Oh, wait. I should go this way first. There's a siren is on my end. A person's hair. Heavy metals can accumulate in the hair of those who have undergone heavy transmutation, which ends up being harmful for both the person and the environment. Huh. Okay. Back I go. Oh yeah, look at that. It is sellable. Why is it in key items then? That's weird. Is the noble's ring in key items? Huh. But all these are labeled recyclable. Strange. I'm gonna hold on to it for now. I have 94. This would give me... I think I needed 900. Let's do all of it. For the... Oh. For the pipe upgrading? But he's not here. Oh, Kwafu! Oh, Kwafu! Oh, hey.
Darn, he really does have potential. Even a monkey like him can understand music. That's so unfair.
Thank you. Everyone in the village also says that I play well.
Quit your bragging. Your grasp on technique is light years behind Hang's.
Hang? Is that the owner of this flute?
Hang is his little sister. Did he never mention it? He loved her to bits. He would show us videos of his sister's recitals whenever he was drunk.
That's enough, Kwafu.
Wow! Why didn't you tell me you had a little sister?
Oh, I'm so jealous. I wish I had a little sister. She was such a kind, good girl. She did everything you wouldn't do and stayed mostly at home to help her mom and dad with work. She used to send us a care package with all kinds of delicious goodies every month, including notes telling us to make Yi get more sleep. The entire lab loved her to bits, unlike...
Kwafu, shut up.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
That's nice. You had a family that cared for you a lot. So, what's the age difference? You have other brothers and sisters? Tell me.
I think Uncle Chubby's done it with his story, right?
Sorry, kid, I can't say anymore.
More and more confirmation that she is not alive. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I would like a pipe upgrade, please. Oh, it was only 800. Oops. It was only 800. Oh, the level 3's 800 too. Okay. Do I have any skill points? Probably not. I've been dying a lot. This area's fucking me up. This area is eating my ass. I don't like it. I'm gonna go the other way. Haoshan Sphere Model Lab. The Haoshan Sphere spans 9,000 li with 3 extreme range rhizomatic cannons. G Kingdom... What? Sorry. At the close of the turbulent era, Ji Tong led the G Kingdom to build the Haoshan Sphere, a massive satellite powered by countless rhizomatic columns capable of destroying any nation on Penglai. Many outstanding scientists were lured into working on this weaponized space station, as it was initially touted as a scientific satellite to be used for extraterrestrial research. There's an ad. As we were. Many outstanding devoted. Jitong's ambition to unify Penglai was thwarted by the Feng Shi Guild, and the sphere was never completed. So that's a Death Star. So that is a Death Star. That was all a Star Wars reference. And now we know that the Jitong Empire is a parallel for the Empire inside of Star Wars. So that's pretty crazy. That's pretty cool. They have tariffs over 45% in manufacturing countries. We're talking about Switch 2. I think I said in the Real Talk channel in the Discord, !Discord, that Vietnam specifically has 48% tariffs, and that's the primary location that the Switch 2 is being manufactured. So, we got a Cyclops with a cool flame sword. We got a horn of something in the background. We have like a jade circle. That's cool. Mermaid, looks like. Sword of G. A Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Xuan Xuan. We're giving the kid a sword? The G clan's ancestral sword, custom-made defensive swords, are an important part of the G culture. The sword form and complexity reflect its owner's identity and status. Ooh, that's cool. Vietnam and Cambodia. Did not know about Cambodia. So is the Switch price actually going to be higher? It's not going to be higher, but it could potentially be higher because they delayed the pre-order date, we assume, to debate whether or not that's something they want to do now that they know how high the tariffs are. Because honestly, what I think happened, to tell you the truth, what I think happened is I think the Switch 2 was going to be $400. They made it $450 to beat the tariffs. So they made it $450. But then the tariffs were much higher than they predicted, as it was for everybody. Nobody expected this. And now they're re-debating if they did enough. So it has potential to come back out and be $500. But we don't know. This is the injection port for the transmutation crucible. Do you want to put the gene eradicator in? Well, first off, this is a boss fight. Second off, yes. Don't do it too late. No? Why? Less fun boss. I mean, I can reload. Saved 1 minute ago. I can reload. I'm down to do a more fun boss. Does that save that I read all these? Yeah. Sure. My pussy be like.
Huh?
Jesus Christ.
You escaped. How amusing. But I do say, young Master Yi, what's the rush? If you want a fight, I'm always ready to oblige.
No.
How cute. You know full well our strengths aren't even close. You got away once already. So why would you return just to humiliate yourself further?
I didn't mean to do this.
You don't even have a game plan. You just blindly stormed into my palace?
I'm going to give you what you deserve. Right now. And out in the open.
Really? Is the oh-so-righteous Eve finally gonna wipe out evil once and for all? Ah, this is so heartbreaking. After everything I've done for you, I don't even get to thank you.
Thank you for torturing me?
I was your motivation to stay alive. If you understand life's deeper truths, any suffering can lead to growth. You, however, are terrible at cherishing your blessings.
Don't try to rationalize your heinous deeds.
Heinous? Being dirty is just a noble Solarian tradition. Evil is engraved in our genes. As Solarians, we must learn to be more selfish, ruthless, and rugged than anyone else. That is how the G clan has stood out from the rest.
It's also how the G Kingdom brought about its own destruction.
When Aigon settles this damn disease, the revival of our kingdom will just be around the corner. It's such a pity that you won't be there to see it. Oh wait, I know! Why don't I throw you into one of the transmutation crucibles and turn you into a Geno God? I'll even let you stand in the front row during the military parades. Come on, let's get this over with quickly.
Whoa, that's cool. Whoa! Okay, homie. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Who said ground was fair play, okay? We're, what is this, sumo wrestling? What the fuck? Dang. Oh. Dang. Sometimes it's like I forget how parrying works, you know what I mean? Dang. You know what it is, Jenny? It's that I see his bare ass and I already know what the thumbnail is going to be. You know what I mean? I'm so sure, yeah. Dang. Oh, it's doing all that too. Oh. Now, whether or not it actually ends up being that, we'll see if I can work it out, but... More than. You're 6 to 10. Predict, 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 predict. He does the fucking Monster Hunter heal where he like has to flex after. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Ah, I was doing really good, too. Could you imagine if I could get a cheap shot in there? Come on. Dang. Dang. What? Sorry, I got distracted by the fact that I made a bomb bounce. You know, I wonder if I can hit the bombs out of the sky. I want to try that. Not that time though, apparently. Keep forgetting. Dang. Speaking, hang on. Before I go back in, do I have a fucking... I have one skill point. I need two. Because I wanted to get this. Yeah. I've been dying too much in this area. I mean, I'm sure I'll have it after this fight. I was pressing the wrong button, honestly. I tried to hit it out of the sky, it didn't seem to work. I might try it again, though. I'm not confident that it didn't, you know? I might have just flubbed it. Oh my... Oh. No, I don't know. I almost had him. At least phase 1. There might be a phase 2. I wouldn't be surprised if there is. I missed one. Okay, there you go, chat. I'm getting there. I wouldn't be surprised if... Wouldn't be surprised if there is a phase 2, and I wouldn't be surprised if the phase 2 is what gets eliminated by giving him the potion. I should have healed it first. I just got greedy, honestly. Phase 2. Oh, he just went Super Saiyan! Oh! It's a transmission! Dang. So fucking cool. Oh, fuck. Dang! I was doing really well, though. Fuck! Okay. Dang, it went through him. Okay, well now I know. Dang. Dang, that one hit, the first hit that I took there was a brutal. Yeah. Dang. Oops, didn't mean to unpause VOD. Okay. That worked out. Fuck. Dang. Okay. Oh!
Did you seriously think this would be the end?
Oh, is that not the end? Oh, it's phase 3? Oh, I'm so sorry that I ended the prediction. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, here's it again.
Thank you for being so considerate. I embrace pain as my fuel. Heroes are forged in agony.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well. Cool. Man, look at his face. Sad. Don't do steroids, kids. So what would that have been if I gave him the poison? Gene Eradicator prevents him from healing in phase 1 only. Doesn't affect phase 2. Interesting. Wouldn't really do that much all in all. An ancient weapon can be handed over to Kwafu. This homing dart was part of Ji-Quan's special collection. It was once considered an underhanded weapon used only by treacherous villains. Unfortunately, for some people, reputation is only something for others to worry about. Broken statue in the back. I assume maybe Ji-Quan's ancestor? We have plans for the Death Star. Okay. We have multiple swords. One of them is a tuning fork. So that's interesting. Okay. We have more potions that he was using in the fight. Okay. Looks like him looking at his ancestor.
One day, it will be my turn to bring honor to our ancestors. Quit, stupid hero. Let's see how much more you can take.
So he was bullied?
Young master, you are exceeding the experimental limits. Please stop this at once.
You're telling me that this dude was Green Goblin?
Be careful with my precious experimental materials.
Oh, he's wearing armor. Kind of looks different than what he showed us, what he was wearing when we met him. He has the G-Clan logo on his back. Very thick thighs. Very convenient bubble placement. Looks like he's experimenting on 8 men.
Long live the G Kingdom! Long may it reign for thousands of generations to come!
Ji-Quan's soul seal, containing the character Wu, signifies discipline. Oops. One of the 10 souls in the council and responsible for overseeing the transmutation factory, Ji-Quan is the final heir of the G Empire and prefers fighting over all other forms of communication. He lamented the decline of the G Kingdom. He lamented the decline of the G Clan and made it his lifelong mission to return them to their former glory. His staunch belief in the family precept, heroes are forged in agony, has led him to develop a morbid obsession with pain, which he likes sharing generously with others. Huh. So he's just kind of bad. Pronounced G-A. Yeah. So it's G-A-Quan? G-A-Con? G-A-Con, probably? Maybe. Don't really want to be a pronunciation Nazi. You're fine. It's just to be expected. I can't, White boy American speaks only English and a little bit of sign language. So it's like, it's gonna happen. So it's G.A. Quan? Or G.A. Kingdom? It's like Chuan? So it'd be G.A. Chuan? Okay. I'll forget that. But good to know. You also know some Spanish now? Look at you fucking lurking and listening in like the fucking chimosa you are.
My lord, have you and Ji-Quan settled the score? How did it go?
Still breathing. You're not usually this concerned. What happened?
The firewall here at the Four Seasons Pavilion has been The firewall here at the Four Seasons Pavilion has intercepted a strange signal. I'm really bad at reading today.
Has your location been exposed?
Not yet, but I fear our adversary may be dangerously close.
Got it. I'll head back immediately. Take care of Xuan and don't allow anyone in or out.
As you wish, my lord.
What do you know in Spanish? Chimosa. He turned around. I wonder if that's intentional or it just kind of happened. I'm gonna choose to think that it's intentional and that he's not actually fully dead. Puta? That's about it. Gringo? That's about it. Donde está la biblioteca? No más pantalones. Chipotle. Hi, Yovis. How you doing, dog? A huevo. I don't know what that means. Tequila. Tequila. I didn't press that button before. Tequila! Playing Call of Poopy and doing zombie storyline. Call of Poopy, huh? What are you doing with a 3D printer?
Schwan wanted to learn how it works, so I taught him how to use the multi-tool to take it apart.
While I was at it, I also uploaded a new blueprint.
None of this sounds like good news. Wait, what blueprint?
I already mastered the use of teleenergy. Drawing up a blueprint wasn't that hard.
This ape-man kid really can pick up Solarian technology when he puts his mind to it.
Are you sure he's learning and not just playing?
I learn fastest when I'm having fun.
So how long will it take to print?
Yes.
I can't imagine it being anything useful.
That's a matter of opinion. I think it's quite worth collecting.
There's only one blueprint, so print it while it lasts.
Only one blueprint. Schwan coin. A coin designed and made by Schwan. A large amount of gin was used to create this coin. Schwan's unique mark is printed on it. But other than that, it has no special features. Of course I'm gonna make that. You kidding me? I'm gonna eradicate this gene eradicator that I don't need anymore. Eradicate it. And I'm gonna make the coin. Of course. And then I can recycle it for 2,000. I'm not gonna do that. Guys, it's just a poll if you could sell the coin or not. I'm not gonna sell the coin. I absolutely refuse. This is something I'm gonna keep on me for the end of days. Till the end of days, rather. Hi, CB. Hi, Robo. How you guys doing?
Yay! Why did you learn martial arts?
My mentor told me that I would strengthen my body, and it would strengthen my body and allow me to protect others in times of trouble. I just followed her suggestion.
And why didn't Uncle Chubby do it?
Maybe because martial arts doesn't really suit him. He might look intimidating, but that man couldn't even hurt a fly.
That's nice.
Here, see if you can handle this one.
Wow, this is the biggest knife I've ever seen.
Well, careful, it's not a toy.
You're right. This is made by a really good blacksmith. I should be able to make quick work of vegetables with the smooth edge it has.
That wasn't made for cutting vegetables, dummy. It was made for self-defense. This pavilion is safe for now, but if anything were to happen, you need to learn to protect yourself.
Who's Chi Tong? Your friend?
Where did you hear that name?
It's written on the handle.
That's so. Not important. You don't need to know who he is.
Hey, you can't steal other people's things without their permission.
Most of the GA clans nailed it. Inheritance comes from plundering their neighbors during war. What did you think of it, CB? I'm just giving them a taste of their own medicine, which I think is more than warranted.
I just don't feel good about it.
Take it. You're going to learn how to use it sooner or later.
What if they come back and ask for it? Are you not going to give it back?
You don't have to worry about that. As long as I'm around, their little heirloom stays with me.
I promised that I would be good and stay right here. But after you're done with your business, take me out to see the sights.
Now you're fine. I want to know, Sidus. I'm gonna forget. A lot. I don't want to know. I enjoyed it. I like this silly little game. Lean Dracula will live with me forever. Plus, I love bees. Well, now you can watch me play it and see a real gamer do it, and hear me do silly voices every now and then.
Like the one guy that did a voice like this, like the guy that was like hamburger. I would like hamburger. I did a voice like this. It sounded like it was pretty good.
Speaking of, you finally came back. How'd you manage to stay so long in that hellish place? You mean the transmutation factory?
The ground there burns with fire as people are punished in the furnaces above. I guess the hell from our myths really does exist.
No one's being punished. They're all undergoing transmutation. That's what turns them into those armored monsters you keep talking about.
Can anyone create an army of monsters with this technology?
I would advise against having such ideas.
Don't tell me this is your hair.
No, I don't have a transmutation habit, so my hair is toxin-free, which won't be to your liking.
That's fine, as long as it isn't yours. I don't mind eating hair, I just don't want to eat yours. Oh, this is marvelous. It looks frizzly, but it's as smooth as silk. I'm starting to black out. That poison hit just right. So, whose blended hair was this?
I can probably guess from the way you laughed, but you're better off not knowing. You have any friends or family?
I'm totally alone. Being a lone wolf allows me to do whatever I want, and then there's an ad in the middle of the I'm totally alone. Being a lone wolf allows me to do whatever I want.
Well said.
I had no parents, and no one cared for me, except for the guru. She taught me how to read and how to be a good person. It was her that taught me to challenge everything before me. Must stay skeptical about everything and anything.
Why have I not seen this guru?
She's probably dead. Said she'd step out for a bit and never returned.
I've probably seen her bones at the beginning.
Maximum health increased.
Okay, so that's probably continuation. doot 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 doot. Didn't mean to press the button. Doot doot ba-da boop ba-da. Just want to see how much money I had. You got anything to say, homie?
These darts, these are the flying darts Jaquan often used. So this is what they look like on the inside? I can adjust the design to turn it into an arrow, but still, are you sure you don't mind using the same weapon as him?
As long as the user has integrity, a weapon is just a weapon. Unless you think that by using Jaquan's weapon, I somehow adopt his disposition.
To be frank, you don't have a particularly friendly disposition either. Okay, give me some time and I'll get your new arrow. Behold, the Shadow Hunter. As the name suggests, this arrow seeks and homes in on your enemies.
Arrows crafted based on homing darts. Upon firing, these arrows transform into several dart-shaped arrowheads that track their movements of enemies, locking on their locations and shadowing their every move. Ooh. Cool.
You defeated the heir to the GA clan. Wow, that must have been tough. I can't believe he transmutated his body to that degree. How frightening.
I thought you said he was pretty stylish.
What I meant was, those are two different things.
I don't blame you. Ying and GA have always been allies. The transmutation furnaces and weapon system they used were all crafted by your ancestors.
Just because we have participated in manufacturing doesn't mean we enjoy killing. Most of us Ying feel pretty ashamed about that part of our history.
I might have overstated it. And now I can upgrade the shadow stuff. The shadow arrows. Okay, one last thing. Hey, man. As ancient weapons, you brothers must have been extraordinary.
Ho ho ho.
Precious, the fresh bodies are sourced on the ancient Tai reefs. For the astonishing cost it took to build us, it was only natural that astonishing achievers followed suit. I heard that the humanoid weapons of the turbulent era, my brother and I were the most deadly.
What do you mean, have heard?
Our intelligence has not yet blossomed back then. With no worry, I could only refer to the other data sources. I am just thankful that they ended up avoiding the Battlelord project. If they ever forced a weak scholar like E in battle, I could rather die in defiance.
You can't expect me to follow if you boast about your deadliness and call yourself weak in the same breath. Okay. My house expanded. Jenny expanded my house. You got an expansion! Hell yeah. Alright, status? Oh, gotcha. Alright. That's going to be the end of, I think all of these unique and fascinating character stories really elevated the experience above Hollow Knight's silent world building for me. Probably an unpopular opinion. I don't agree or disagree with you. We will see if I agree or disagree by the end. Because you have a lot more context in relation to these characters than I do. And I probably have a lot more context in relation to Hollow Knight's characters than you do. Probably, maybe, I don't know. I've played that game a lot. I've researched a lot. So, I don't agree or disagree with you yet, but we'll see by the end. But that's going to be the end of Nine Souls for today. We're going to be continuing it soon, later this week, Sunday. But I have 5 million push-ups to do.